Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with Fair Trade.
Shame about what happened to
The
it.
little ones are sleeping finally.
Thank you for checking on them. May Serapis watch over them and smooth their dreams. They wake up screaming every night.
What they survived.
Ah, the Serpent of Serapis. You have heard the tragic tale?
Not the whole of it.
Oh, it was a true masterpiece. The shaft wrapped with water-hardened leather. The blade hammered out of the metal of heaven.
I would love to see it.
Impossible. I crafted it for one of Apollodorus's captains when I lived in Sais. But Cepheto's soldiers killed him. That is the reason I left.
Sefetu.
Yes, Cepheto the Firebrand, who governs Sais with flame and fear. One of his bootlickers stole the spear that bears my mark.
Outrageous. Can you not get it back?
The man is beyond my reach. He sails on one of Cepheto's triremes on Meriatus Lake.
Ah, I hate a bully. My travels take me far and wide. If I come across him, I will look for your spear.
I would love nothing more than to hear of his fall. If you manage it, the Serpent of Serapis is yours.
Alrighty, it looks like we're going to be traversing about almost 1,300 meters, so we're going to be adding some more miles onto our camel, of course. Trusty companion, can't go wrong. We can always count on him to be by our side and ultimately just be a very, very good companion on our journey.
It's hard to get all the materials I need to properly fix it up.
Now, in the meantime, we actually need to locate a ship. Luckily, we do have one right next to us. However, we're going to be leaving our friend behind for just a little bit of time, though. That guy is incredibly happy, that hippo, so let's get away from him before he decides to drag us into the depths of the abyss. Now, we're going to be heading out into open water, so obviously we're going to have to kind of keep an eye out on these hippos. Obviously, they're very territorial creatures. Not a big fan of humans getting in their midst, so try to stay away from them. Try not to make them too angry so that they come and attack us. Does look like one is currently trying to get over to us, but he's going to have to swim much faster if he wants to catch up to us. Now, of course, I probably should take one of those other ships. However, I am quickly realizing that they're just way too close to the hippos, and so I feel like it's just too scary to try to jump in with them. So we're going to kind of leave them to themselves, let them do their thing, and those ships, I'm sure we'll see them at another time. Like we got a gator there. Obviously, we're not going to be going for any swim anytime soon. We are sticking pretty close to the shoreline. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of animals in that particular case, crocodiles, and obviously hippos. But I feel like it's just the sunset has really given us a really good angle right now for some really cool cinematic shots. But also, we got to kind of really enjoy the large-scale cinematic nature of Origins. Now, it does look like our ship is about 500 meters, so we've done pretty good so far on timing, but in terms of actually getting out there, I'm sure our companion is definitely very exhausted, though. I could not even begin to imagine how exhausting this would be. Alright, so we need to do a little bit of reconnaissance here, see where we need to be looking. I figured it was probably one of the bigger ships, so we're going to head over here, it actually looks like. As we get a little bit closer, we'll check to see how many infantry are on the boat, if there's any civilians, maybe slaves, just depending on if they are on top side, but they're probably underneath if they even are on the boat at all. So it's looking like we have about several infantry units, as you guys can see here. Nothing too crazy, but definitely going to be in our best interest to make sure we take care of all four of them, though. Now, we are going to have to dismount off of our little vessel here. Obviously, we're going to have to make a little bit of a swim as well, which is a little concerning considering that we know what lies in the water. Now let's quickly get over to the ship so that nothing comes up behind us and decides to eat us, because I don't really want to become a snack today.
Another god's cursed rebel?
Alright, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. This guy's kind of doing some rounds at the moment, but we should be able to actually work our way around the side of this. We're going to whistle at our boy and see if he wants to come down here and investigate.
This spear is magnificent. Clearly the work of that master from Sao Village. This serpent of Serapis is a weapon worthy of the gods.